right, should the Detroit Lions consider trading for Odell Beckham? And maybe even Julio Jones too, man. Let's look at Julio Jones real quick. I got multiple windows open, man. Shout out to Brave. I use Brave browser on my desktop. I got a gaming desktop. I had to upgrade it if I want to play games. But shout out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. And look up the ages. Is that really Julio Jones' real name? Nope. It's Quintorris Lopez Julio Jones Jr. That's a long freaking name. He's 32. So he's saying he's slightly older than I. Odell. So I don't really think Julio need to be here. So we won't really speak on Julio. Odell is 28 years old. He'll be 29. So kind of around the same age. But you ask yourself, let's say we do move down with Baltimore. You acquire picks, and do you say, you know what? I get multiple third round picks. I got a second round pick. I trade away the 20, 31st pick, or whatever picks they got. I think it's 20, 27, 31st. I take the 31st, 27th pick and send it to Cleveland and get Odell Beckham. And what you get with Odell Beckham, you get Diva. You get the anti-Herman Moore, anti-Calvin Johnson, anti-Jermaine Crowell, because he would have been a great one if he stayed healthy. So you get a boastful Odell Beckham, not Marvin Harrison. You just, and I would be okay with this if we had Matt Stafford still. I would be A-okay if we had Matt Stafford. Because Matt Stafford would make sure he get his numbers. That's all Odell care about. Now I would have to sit down with Jared Goff and have the heart-to-heart with Jared Goff. And but if we bring this kid in, are you gonna be comfortable with his rants? Are you gonna be comfortable with him not getting the ball? Can we give him the ball? He said, yeah. Then I probably will pull the trigger. I trade one of those late first for him. If I trade down to New England, the 15, I trade down. Maybe I think about the 15 pick, but I think there's a kid that's slightly less explosive, Damani Brown, in which I would target him and with the second round pick. So, like I said, I will go to the second round pick and I'll get a slightly less fast him, Damani Brown, but high character guy, not gonna pout, not gonna cry. And honestly, I would say if I stayed at 7, y'all know how I feel about Fields. If Fields there, I probably would go with Fields. But if he's not there, and I feel comfortable that I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Pull up the board. Then maybe you take Parsons, or you reach for Collins, or you reach one of those guys if you can't trade down. But maybe you take Jalen Watt. Maybe you go ahead and take Slater or Darisa or Sewell. In the second round, Damani Brown gonna be everything you wanted more as a receiver. Telling you, he may not be the biggest guy. I think he measured. Let me see what he measured at. See what he measured at. Boom, 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 boom. Boy, in NFL Network, we be doing the most. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, you want some Mandalorian music? I can't even do it no more. It's a Mandalorian. I can't wait to season 3. Come on, bruh. And, alright, forget it. Hold on. Let's see. I think. Boy, this is just something. There we go. Can we get this ideal? Let me see if I can put up his pro day height. See if we can do it. He measured at 6 foot, so he's slightly taller than Odell. 189, 444. 444 speed. So yeah, I mean, like I said before, man, you don't get the diva stuff with him. You get a good height receiver. You know, even if you move down, once again, you move down to with Baltimore, you could take Rashad Bateman, come back in a second, get Damani Brown. You got two receivers that's gonna complement each other for a long time. So, like I said before, it's just a ton of talent in this draft. Like, you know, and we'll see if the Lions turn the corner, because it'll be a situation where, you know, it's another guy borrowed in March in this draft. Jesus. I want to do a draft spotlight on Javon Holland. But Jesus, I mean, you just look at it, it's just a ton of talent. When you talk about receiver, you know, people got me out say come away with two receivers. Why not? You know, I'm an advocate for two linebackers. Move down, Zaven Collins and Jamin Davis. You know, I'm an advocate for offensive tackle. But it's been so much bad luck in the Lions, and we'll see if they turn the corner with Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell. If they turn the corner, you know, we'll see. But, I mean, this draft swing quarterback early. If Justin Fields don't fall to you, that means, you know, move down. Or if you like Smith, Chase, Pitts, or Waddle, go ahead. You can move down and get, you know, like Slater or Darisaw or Sewell. You know, go ahead. But there's depth at both positions. Talking about Alex Leatherwood, Liam Etchenberg, the dude from North Dakota State, the Cosme tackle from Texas. It's just, you know, like I said before, you know, if they stay at 7, you can get the luxury of taking Justin Fields if he's there, and he may not be there. You can take Justin Fields. You know why? Simply because there's depth at every other position you're going to think about taking. Tackle, interior lineman, there's depth. There's Elijah Vera Tucker, there's Etchenberg, there's Tevin Jenkins, there's Alex Leatherwood. There's depth at tackle. You know, you're talking about taking a receiver. You know, Waddle, Chase, Smith, Pitts. You want to classify him as a pass catcher? Cool. Terrence Marshall. There's Cardavius Toney. There's the kid Rondale Moore, Elijah Moore. There's Taylon Wallace. There's Damani Brown. There is depth at those positions. So we sit there and say, where is there not depth at? It's quarterback. Where's there not depth at? Maybe running back. You don't need a running back. So, I mean, you see the other way. It's depth at corner. It's depth at safety. It's depth at quarterback. It's depth at offensive line. And the depth in interior lineman is second and under, or late first and under. You're talking about Levi from Washington, Davion Nixon, Melvin Wilson out of Florida State. You're talking about Christian Baymore. All that value is second round or back. So we're not taking an interior lineman. We don't have to take a tackle. We don't have to take a running back. We don't have to take a receiver. We don't have to take a linebacker. We don't have to take a safety corner. So really what you're looking at is quarterback, everything else I need from tackle, guard, interior lineman, pass rusher, Russo, Phillips, the other dude from Penn State, Joe Tron, other kid from Houston. I get that late first and back. So it really screams either we take quarterback, or we take an elite lineman, or we take a very elite receiver we like, or move back. And I don't think those three dudes are elite. I can get help at the back end of the draft. So let me know what you guys think. And other than that, talking about Odell, I wouldn't do it. There's too much depth in this draft, and I would want to give a pick for somebody that did want to be here, and I knew my quarterback couldn't really give him the ball the way that he needed to get him the ball. So, I don't know. That's my opinion. You know, if Odell don't get the ball, Odell going to be like, touch me. He going to cry. He cried because he needed a minute before I joined. I'm in Cleveland. I just don't want to deal with that. He don't seem like a Dan Campbell type of person. Now, if Matt Stafford was here, I have no problem pulling the trigger and allowing him to come here and get catches. That's what happened to Golden Tate. Golden Tate wasn't a diva, but you've seen the spurts and where Golden Tate got the ball, and when Seattle threw the ball, how explosive he was. You know, you've seen how explosive he was. Now, in a situation where Stafford not here, is Jared Goff going to be able to give him the ball? And I'd rather deal with his draft comparison for me and Damani Brown. I'd rather deal with him than deal with Odell, especially I deal with him cheaper. Trading Odell again, can stock go down. You're not going to get a first return. You're going to be more of a third, fourth return. So, to be honest, I would sit there and I would say, you know, I'd rather get his draft comp. Or I'd rather go with somebody like Waddle, go with somebody like Marshall, or go with somebody like Cardavius Toney, or somebody like Taylon Wallace. And just, you know, it is what it is, man. So that's what I'd rather do, you know, than deal with Odell Beckham. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, all our social media subscription. Twitter's the fastest way, and then Facebook, then Instagram. Anytime you want to reach out and advertise your, you know, business on the channel, hit me up. Video request, chop it up. Twitter's the fastest way, then Facebook, and Instagram. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. That's where to donate, share your video. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Mercy Sports Art. Don't forget to check my other channel out. Goodfellas Sports TV for more sports news and news and entertainment right here on YouTube. Goodfellas Sports TV. Peace.